I'm Richard Kennedy and Deputy Director of the Center, but also Curator of Asian programs here.
My name is Jim Deutsch and I'm working as a co-curator for the Mekong River program.
The Mekong has a certain image for those who remember the Vietnam War, and I think this is a very different world now. This is 30 years after. The Mekong has changed, America has changed, and we thought that using the idea of the Mekong and expanding the idea of the Mekong beyond the delta, which people remember from the war, would expand people's idea of the region, expand people's idea of how the world has changed in the last 30 years.
Most of the people are artists, musicians, performers, craftspeople who are bearers of tradition from their countries, and our idea is that here in Washington they can demonstrate, they can perform, and our visitors will be able to learn from them.
What we're doing here in this crafts area where we're sitting, we're bringing weavers together, for example. We're bringing, I think, 8 different weavers together in one tent, and whether they can speak with each other or not, there's so much to be shared just in the skills and the knowledge. And many of their traditions are connected historically. One learned from another, whether the skill or the patterns, and some of the same in pottery. So I think, although language may not be the link, skills and visual cues will be fascinating to see. There is a very large Mekong American community, over 2 million people here in the United States. They are our citizens. We are all one family here, and I think a lot of people don't know very much about where some of these people come from, and some of the new generations of Mekong Americans born here, even third generations, don't have familiarity with their own homelands. So there's a whole another part of the program there is to reintroduce those people and reintroduce Americans to this region circa 2007.
In addition to our participants, we're bringing a fairly sizable number of what we call presenters, people who act as intermediaries between the participants and the public. And they are fluent, of course, in their own language as well as English, and they'll help facilitate this connections that we're hoping to make here at the Folklife Festival. So we encourage visitors, as you approach a participant and you'll see the participant making pots or weaving baskets or performing, try to engage that participant in some way by way of our presenter. We really want the visitors to take advantage of this really very rare opportunity.